Hey gang, how's it going? I want to talk to you real quick about how interest rates are affecting your home value. It's not just getting buyers out of the market, it's also having an effect on what's going on with the listings, the people that are writing offers and closings. I know you may be hearing that the media is all talking about the sales are down. And remember, they're talking mostly national. And as I've always said in real estate, you got to focus on the local. Houses are where the jobs go at night, and we all don't go home nationwide. We go home in our own individual market. So you have to look at what's going on there. Nevertheless, these higher interest rates that are going on, and this is from Freddie Mac, are showing that we're almost at 7%. Now, this is the weekly average. We've actually, through the week, a couple of times gone over 7%, and then they came back down with an average of 6.94. And what you're looking at here is from January to October, we've increased our rates from about 3.25, 3.5 to almost 7%. Now, it's very substantial what's going on here in the interest rate arena versus what you would consider for the price of a house. When you see that the interest rates have gone up 1 percentage point, let's say from 4 to 5%, it's not just 1%. The cost of that money for you has actually increased 25%. Now, look at where we were, 3.5, gone to 7. It's another 3.5. So what have we done? We've doubled the cost of the money in less than 9 or 10 months. So it's been pretty substantial. What's been going on is definitely thinning out the market, making it a little bit more difficult for buyers that were qualifying for great mortgages in the beginning of the year. And now they are buying less, paying more on the monthly, or they're out of the market altogether. However, some interesting things have been going on. Yes, sales are down, but so are listings. So let's take a look at this. I wanted to point out, I'm looking at a baseline here at the top of this chart. The baseline is where we were 12 months earlier for each of these reporting points. So we have October 21 to September 22. So you see that as far back as October 2021, we were substantially under what we had a year before. So from 21 to 20 in October, we were down 18% on our listings. And then there was a shot up into February where we were almost at the same number of listings that came on in February 21 as February 22, but we were still under where the market needed those listings to serve the needs of the buyers. But as you can see, as we've gone through the whole year, every month it's been less listings than it was year over year, month after month. So that in September, we were down 25% on the listings compared to September 2021. So we just don't have the listings. So obviously that's going to result in fewer sales. So with the rising interest rates, we've also seen that what is happening is the fewer number of pendings. When a house goes under contract and is ratified, we call that a pending sale. It's not sold yet, but it's pending. But this gives us a real-time look every 30 days of what's going on. So you saw that the listings were down. As you can see here, the pendings in September 2022 were also down about 35%. So it's definitely having a shrinking effect on the market. So what's that doing to prices in Northern Virginia? What we have here is we have that the prices have continually been over where they were a year ago in each month here. Now, October was over, November was over, December was over. They're showing that the median price was down, but then it started shooting up through May. Now, this is normal. I'll just point this out, so don't get freaky that the best time to sell is in May. Well, no, what happens is the more expensive market is actually selling in that springtime. So your $750 to $800 to $1 million plus homes are usually selling more in that springtime. And so it's going to bring that median price up. But this is a normal tracking of prices year after year, that it will be higher in May, and then those prices will come back down. The key here is that what's represented on that May number, for instance, is that it's up 8.7%. September, with all the fewer sales, the fewer listings, the fewer pendings, we're still pushing that price up 4.1%. So we're still seeing that the median sales prices are moving up. So let's bring it all together here. What this represents, I know it's a lot of lines here, but stick with me, okay? The green are the listings. The red are the contracts being written each month, and those reds become blue and these blues were the ones that closed. So let's take this on the right side over here, the very last one. So in that month of September, we had this many listings, about 2,200 listings. And then we had about 1,400 closings, and the red ball there is showing that we had about 1,400 pendings. So we had a little uptick here. But what's interesting, if we thought we were moving into a buyer market where these numbers in the green went up, we would see them continuing to move up, but they're not. Those new listings are following the market. They're coming down. Remember, sellers are buyers too. Once they get out of the property, they got to look at, where are we going? And if they've refinanced like a lot of people have, and they're sitting on a 3 or 4% mortgage, they're not real excited to run out and get a 7% mortgage, maybe waiting for it to get cooler. But what does this mean? What this means for buyers is this: should you wait till the rates come down? Well, if you like competing and paying 5 and 10% over asking price and getting no closing cost assistance and having no inspection, yeah, wait till those interest rates come back down. So the benefit that you have as a buyer now is that is what's happening. You're getting less competition. You're getting the home inspection. And when you find things wrong, you get to negotiate. And then you also have closing cost assistance that's coming in. A lot of sellers are stepping up and saying, hey, look, I'll give you 1-2% closing cost assistance to help you bring that interest rate down. And so what you do with that is you're able to pay points, which then brings that interest rate down. We can get another video on that. But as interest rates increase, the pending sales are decreasing. But like I said, we're seeing that the inventory is not shooting up. And so therefore, we're still in a seller's market in Northern Virginia. All right, I'm Anthony Carr with Anthony Carr Associates. Thanks for tuning in. If you like the channel, please subscribe. Share this video with someone that could benefit from it. And until next time, that's what's been happening. Have a great day.